Have you noticed that since China successfully developed the C919 large passenger aircraft, Boeing in the United States and Airbus in France seem to have gradually lost their former glory? Not long ago, Total Airlines of Brazil, an airline that has only used Boeing and Airbus aircraft, announced that they are planning to purchase 4 C919 aircraft from China with an estimated transaction amount of up to $360 million. It is reported that Total Airlines of Brazil has been negotiating with China for several months and plans to visit China's aircraft factory within this month to further discuss specific purchase matters. If all goes well, this will be the first time that an airline in South America has shown interest in purchasing a large passenger aircraft independently developed by China. At the same time, Total Airlines may also become the first airline outside of Asia to purchase aircraft from COMAC. What's more interesting is that Total Airlines also specifically mentioned that they had to turn their attention from Boeing and Airbus to other suppliers. So, what prompted Brazilian airlines to abandon the two aviation giants Boeing and Airbus and choose China's C919? If you like our video content, please click to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can receive all our latest video content. Now let's get into today's topic. When it comes to civil aircraft, many people's first reaction may be Boeing. The company has a history of more than 100 years and has always been a leader in the field of aircraft manufacturing with its superior technology. However, Boeing's reputation encountered unprecedented challenges after 2018. At that time, the latest model of 737 MAX crashed in Indonesia and Ethiopia, which attracted great attention from the world. After the accident, 737 MAX aircraft were forced to be grounded worldwide, which directly dealt a heavy blow to Boeing's business. Although the 737 MAX resumed flying in January 2023, it seemed that Boeing was about to get out of trouble, but the good times did not last long. At the beginning of 2024, Boeing was once again caught in the whirlpool of public opinion, and many incidents once again exposed the quality and safety problems of the aircraft, including cabin doors falling off and engine fires. These incidents not only affected Boeing's reputation, but also made their sales situation even bleaker. From the data I collected, Boeing's total orders in the first half of this year were only 156, a decrease of 70% compared with the same period last year. Especially in June, Boeing only sold 14 aircraft, while the aircraft orders in the same period last year were as high as 304, a sharp drop of 95% in sales. But it is worth noting that Boeing's frequent accidents not only affected its own sales, but also directly promoted a significant increase in orders from Airbus of France. According to data, Airbus total orders in 2023 reached a staggering 2,094, far exceeding the annual order record of 1,503 set in 2013. Moreover, Airbus successfully delivered 735 aircraft to customers last year, exceeding the annual delivery target of 720 aircraft. Not only that, Airbus also announced plans to increase the monthly production of aircraft to 75, while the overall market demand is about 120 per month. Obviously, Airbus hopes to seize most of the market share by increasing production. However, despite Airbus's active expansion, it only has 10 assembly lines worldwide, and its production capacity is still limited, which means that it cannot fully absorb the part of the market that Boeing has lost for the time being. For example, Brazil had previously intended to purchase new aircraft from France, but due to Airbus's tight supply chain, limited production capacity, and delayed delivery, Airbus had to reject the order. Surprisingly, just as Boeing was experiencing frequent accidents and Airbus's order schedule was too long, Brazilian airlines turned their attention to China's large passenger aircraft C919. What is going on? In fact, Brazil's Embraer is also one of the world's leading civil aircraft manufacturers, but the company mainly focuses on producing regional aircraft such as ARJ-21. Due to competitive pressure from Europe and the United States, Embraer has always avoided designing and producing large mainline passenger aircraft with more than 150 seats. Therefore, Brazil has long relied on imports for medium and large aircraft. In September 2024, Brazilian media reported that Total Aviation, a small cargo and charter company, was planning to purchase four C919 aircraft from China at a price of $360 million. Although the order is not large, for China's new large civil aircraft C919, the symbolic significance of this order far exceeds its commercial value. Because this is the first time that a customer in South America has shown interest in purchasing a large passenger aircraft made in China, and it may even become the first airline outside of Asia to purchase aircraft from COMAC. Total Aviation explained that the main reason for considering purchasing Chinese passenger aircraft is that COMAC promised to deliver the aircraft by March next year. This also explains why Brazil, as a latecomer, became the first country to place an order from outside Asia, although other Asian countries have long planned to order C919. The current international aviation market is in a period of tight supply chain, and the emergence of China's C919 is timely. While filling the gap in the market, it also brings new options to some airlines. As far as I know, Total Aviation and COMAC started negotiations a few months ago. As for why the negotiations to purchase four C919 aircraft took so long, there are many factors behind it. According to reports, this order may receive up to 80% of financing support through the China Development Bank, and the loan period is expected to be 10 to 12 years. This means that China not only provides aircraft, but also provides some financing facilities for Total Aviation. If Chinese banks can provide low-interest loans, it will greatly reduce the financial pressure of Total Aviation. This is also an important reason why Brazil finally decided to give up waiting for Airbus and Boeing's quotes and choose China's C919 instead. In addition, compared with the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320 series models that Total had previously considered, the prices of these aircraft are usually between $110 million and $135 million, depending on the model and configuration. China's C919, which is usually priced at around $90 million, also has a certain price advantage. For smaller airlines like Total Aviation, it is obviously very attractive. In fact, Brazil's decision to purchase the C919 actually sends an important signal to the outside world. The choices of third-world countries are no longer limited to Boeing in the United States and Airbus in France. For many developing countries, the C919 not only has a higher cost-effectiveness, but also can help them enhance their air transport capabilities, providing them with a more competitive option. Even more striking is that since the C919 was first put into commercial operation on May 28, 2023, its performance has been remarkable. In just over a year, the C919 has accumulated more than 10,000 hours of safe flight, carried out more than 3,700 commercial flights, and carried more than 500,000 passengers. These data prove the excellent performance of C919 in safety, reliability, and operational efficiency. The emergence of C919 not only brings more competition to the global aviation market and promotes industry innovation, but in the end, the biggest beneficiaries are undoubtedly global consumers because they will enjoy more choices and more cost-effective aviation services. Of course, the fact that C919 can achieve such results in a short period of time is not just due to its price advantage, but more importantly, it is the strong industrial chain and technical support behind it. Although the current order volume of C919 cannot be compared with international giants such as Airbus, it is no less than these old competitors in terms of technical performance and benefits. The biggest challenge facing C919 now is the issue of airworthiness certificate. Since it has not yet obtained airworthiness certification in the European and American markets, the international route range of C919 is very limited, which has become the main reason why it has not appeared in more international flights and obtained more orders. Even Brazil's airworthiness certificate issuing agency ANAC said that it has not yet received an airworthiness certificate application from COMAC. If C919 wants to truly open the door to the international market, it must obtain airworthiness certificates in major markets such as Europe and the United States. In addition, C919 needs to establish a complete after-sales service system worldwide in order to win the trust of more customers. Some people believe that the rise of C919 may have been seen as a threat by European and American aviation giants, which may be the reason for the slow progress of airworthiness certificate approval. However, it is worth noting that the European Aviation Safety Agency is currently actively evaluating C919, and they recently made a special trip to Shanghai for inspection. According to the evaluation results, ESA highly praised COMAC's performance, and many people therefore believe that the EU is likely to approve C919's airworthiness certificate application. If C919 can perform well in South American markets such as Brazil in the future, orders from South America will definitely increase, which will undoubtedly have a positive impact on C919's application for European and American airworthiness certificates. Once C919 successfully obtains its airworthiness certificate, this large Chinese aircraft is likely to be among the world's top 3 aviation manufacturers in the future. Previously, when reporting on China's large aircraft, Western media mentioned that China is trying to break into the global passenger aircraft market dominated by Western manufacturers. Boeing's 2024 Civil Aviation Market Outlook report, released in August this year, also expressed great confidence in the future performance of the Chinese market. The report predicts that in the next 20 years, China's civil aviation fleet will expand at an average annual growth rate of 4.1%. By 2043, its size will be more than double the current size, becoming the world's largest wide-body fleet. By then, China will need 1,575 new wide-body aircraft to meet domestic and foreign shipping needs. In terms of the growth of single-aisle aircraft, the Chinese market is expected to account for more than 3/4 of global deliveries, which also means that domestic aircraft such as C919 will have huge room for development. It can be said that China's large aircraft projects face broad development prospects in both civil passenger aircraft and cargo transportation. So, are you optimistic about China's C919? To not miss out on our future projects and news updates, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We will continue to provide you with more exciting and interesting content.